Hi YouTube, what's going on? It's Kaiger1234 up today with another pickups. Yes, I'm shooting it in vlog style. I'm trying not to be too loud because Heather's trying to sleep, but hey, she don't mind me doing a video in here with her. I'm gonna do this video and let her sleep for a bit, and then obviously I'm gonna go and annoy my brother for a bit because he's pissing me off. Humour him, as they say. This could be a ASMR video if you think about it. It's sort of a soft spoken voice one, as soft as my voice will ever be. I don't exactly have the most soothing voice in the world, at least when I talk normally. I am going to be watching a Survivor series tonight. It's going to be pretty good. Now, I have a few pickups to show you today actually. I picked a few things up yesterday, and I actually did pick a few things up today. Mainly games, of course. We did a pickups video the other day in which I got Donkey Kong, or Donkey Bitch Ass as he's known. Of course, I've got a cup of tea here, and we had a good time today and going out into another town. Went to a town called Basingstoke today with my brother and of course my mum and Heather, and we found some pretty cool stuff, and I got some good ideas for Christmas. We went into like an Asian sort of shop which sold like all sorts of Asian culture items like kimonos and even katanas, like the decorative katanas. I think I would like one of those for Christmas perhaps, in exchange for some more anime figures. I think I made a deal with Heather there, but I'm gonna show you what I picked up yesterday in Reading first before we get into today's pickups. Not a lot of stuff here. These things are just in here. I didn't pick loads of things up. I didn't have a lot of money to spend. I didn't really pick up any Christmas presents. I'm gonna sort that out in the next few months. Well, next month. At first, from a pawn shop, we have a lone Game Boy game. We have Ed and Eddie, the Misadventures. The label's a bit messed up because they put stickers on them, which really annoys me. I hate shops that put stickers on them. But it was $2.99, which is a pretty good deal in its own right. I don't actually own any Ed and Eddie games, and I believe the Misadventures is the only Ed and Eddie game, but of course this is the Game Boy Advance version. I'm going to take those games back with me. From a shop called Game City. It's a local shop in Reading. I picked up Dynasty Warriors on the PSP, sorry. I've almost got all my Warriors games now. I'm getting quite close to completing the set, so for £2 it's not bad. I haven't actually played the PSP version. And also from Game City, this was really good for £5. Brand new this was. Faulty Towers, the remastered collection. It comes with all the episodes, of course. There's only about 12-13 episodes of this show, and it's a really good show. British comedy, 2 series, not very long, a long show yet, 12 episodes, but of course you get some good special features on here, and it was £5 brand new, so I wasn't going to argue with that. And one more game from Game City, and then the rest was from charity shops, and I did pick a few things up from Kex. The lone Xbox game was Sega GT 2002. It's a GT game in the GT series. This is pretty much Sega's answer to Gran Turismo and Xbox answer to Gran Turismo. I believe this is an exclusive game on the original Xbox. I actually haven't played any of the GT Sega games. I think I might have played one on Wii. And 2 pickups from Oxfam. These are in fantastic condition. $1.99 Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick. Of course, not the best zombie game in the world, but the condition is mint. It is fantastic, and I cannot believe a charity shop gets just amazing. The disc is a little bit scratched, but the case is in fantastic condition. I can't believe how well they get the games, what people give away. And this was $2.99. Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. It's more of an action version type game. I hear it's not the best Final Fantasy game in the world. It's more of a sort of Devil May Cry style game, but I hear it's kind of good, and I needed this one, of course. for £2.99 this one. They did have a lot of RPG games in there on PS3 and stuff, but they were a bit more expensive, and I don't like to pay that much for my games in a charity shop. Oh, just got some socks there. Harry Potter Slytherin. I don't really watch Harry Potter, but I do like the bad guys. So a few things from Kex in Reading. We got the Red Star. It looks sort of like a, I don't know if it's more of a fighting game or sort of a Power Stone type game. It looks sort of like a Power Stone game, I'm not sure. Or it might be sort of a twin stick shooter. It looks pretty fun. Extreme G3, it's another sort of racing game. I believe Extreme G's was a N64 game, which I believe is meant to be quite underrated. And sorry, that Red Star was £1.50 and that was 25p, and this was also 25p. Charlie's Angels, I'd never watched the movie or the show or anything like that, but it was 25p, and it's probably a pretty bad game. It looks similar to maybe a beat 'em up game that I used to play on the PlayStation 1, which I cannot for the life of me remember. If you remember what it's called, there's a level where you have to run away from a wave chasing you, and it's a beat 'em up style game. You can pick cars up and stuff. If anyone knows what that's called, let me know, because I absolutely adored that game. And Blood Rain, the original Blood Rain, it was £1. I actually haven't played Blood Rain, and I don't own Blood Rain. I have got the movie though. And another Warriors game. I managed to get 3 Warriors game in total this time, so I'm pretty happy with that. Warriors Orochi 2 on the Xbox 360. I do have it on the PS2, but I figured that if I'm going for a full set, I'll want to get the Xbox 360 full games as well. So I might go for multiple platform, all platforms, all versions of the games. I don't know. Maybe not so much PS3 and Xbox 360, but I have played this game before, and it's still pretty good today. It's not. I do have the ultimate version on the Xbox One of Warriors Orochi 3, which is probably my favourite Warriors game in general. So that was what I picked up yesterday, and today I've just picked a few things up from Kex. This isn't mine, but Heather got Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One for £12, which is actually a pretty good deal. Actually, that has gone down to £12. I just thought I'd mention that one there. Of course, I don't really play any of the Call of Duties, but I'm glad she's got that one, because I do want to do a full playthrough of all the Call of Duty campaigns for my videos next year. And I actually haven't played the Black Ops 3 campaign. I've played a little bit of it in co-op. And another Warriors game, Warriors Legend of Troy. This is more of a sort of like medieval sort of Troy, Greece, you know, Greek mythology, you know, that sort of Spartans, that sort of stuff. I think I might still have it on PS3. I'm not sure if I do, but I needed this one, of course. So it's not the best Warriors game out there, but it's more slow paced, and just 4 PS2 games we got. That was £2.50, sorry, and Warriors Orochi 3 was 2 was £3, and Blood Rain was £1. 75p. These were from Basingstoke, by the way. Flat Out 75p. Of course, it's a Demolition Derby game. I do have the Xbox 360 Flat Out Ultimate Carnage, and I used to love Demolition Racer on PS1 and watching Banger Racing, as we called it. And 3 more, which all these games actually I didn't have, and I didn't. One of them I've had before, and it's pretty good. This one, Goblin Commander Unleash the Horde. The it looks sort of like maybe it looks more like a sort of RTS game, real-time strategy game, and I believe this game is actually half decent. A Jalico game, £1.50. This was £1.50, pretty good for £1.50. Masters of the Universe, Defender of Grayskull, or He-Man, Defender of Grayskull. It's of course, based on the He-Man cartoons. I actually haven't watched any He-Man, but I believe it is one of the best sort of 80s, 90s cartoons. I believe it might have been before. Great cartoon, I hear, and I'm actually happy to have that game in my collection, because I think this game might become a bit uncommon down the line, because I actually don't see this game, and there's not a lot of He-Man games out there. And the last one is a game I've had before. Kind of funny again, I've watched Cinemassacre play this game and I happened to find it later on. Rampage Total Destruction. Of course, Rampage is a classic arcade game, and it does include the arcade game. It's sort of a game where you just destroy buildings, that sort of thing. And the Rampage Total Destruction is a multi-platform game. I believe it was on Xbox, but I know it's on GameCube for sure. And it's a pretty fun game. It gets quite redundant quite fast, but if you enjoy like the Godzilla games on PS2, and you enjoy games where you just break things and just cause destruction, then you'll enjoy this one. And I did enjoy this one. So what am I most happy with these pickups? To be honest, I was happy to find Dirge of Cerberus for £2.99. It did have it in Kex. I noticed in Reading Kex they had a lot of good PS2 games, a lot of good RPGs, but they are a bit overpriced for my liking. I will not pay more than £15 for a PS2 game unless I absolutely want it. The most I've ever paid for a game is £100, as you know. Was Gotcha Force, and I ended up trading it in like an idiot. But if I happen to come over it across it again, I'll definitely pick that one back up again. But Dirge of Cerberus was there, and it's about £5-6, so I did save a little bit of money on that. I was happy to find Faulty Towers for £5. I'm actually I didn't own that box set actually. I don't think I've ever owned a Faulty Towers box set. But and I'm always happy to add more Warriors games. I believe for the Dynasty Warrior games now I only need Dynasty Tactics 1 and 2. I believe there's a second Dynasty Warriors on PSP, and of course Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires and 8 Empires and 8 Extreme Legends, and the PSP version, PS Vita version of Dynasty Warriors, which I believe is called Dynasty Warriors Next. And I've also got the Samurai Warrior games. I've got to get the 2 Extreme Legends games before I get the 4 Samurai Warriors 4 games on PS4. But there's Extreme Legends Samurai Warriors 1 and 2 on PS2, and the second one is kind of an expensive game. It's about a £30 game, believe it or not. It's very uncommon actually. You don't see it very often, and the best rate thing is on eBay was 30 quid, so I might just have to pay for that at some point, but I don't think I'm going to get it anytime soon. I'm just going to wait and see what I get for Christmas, and then get my Christmas present sorted first. So I'm sorry I haven't really been loud and everything. I don't want to be shouting and stuff. I've been out all day and shouting a lot, so I want to try and conserve a bit of energy to watch Survivor Series tonight. And also I'm going to let Heather have a little snooze because she's tired, and obviously she wants to get some energy back for, a Survivor Series. So I'm going to end this video in a sec. Just finish my tea. Oh, excuse me. So, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want me to do more pickups videos, or videos in this style where it's just a bit more quiet, let me know. Leave a comment below. And of course, feel free to subscribe if you're new around here. I need 2 more subscribers to make 50. I really can't wait till I get my first milestone. It will be a big success, at least in my eyes, for me. I'm hoping before Christmas, maybe, so I can get a Christmas video out at some point next in the next month. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a nice day, and I will see you again when I go back home. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to do the VHS collection. I just didn't get the time to do it, so I'll have to do it next time I'm down or something. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.